Hey guys, this is Brian with the Daily Brew Garage. Thanks for joining today. There's a company up in Kent, Washington called Yita Motors. They sell vehicle accessories, Jeep bumpers, Jeep lights, truck tonneau covers, various different car accessories, running boards and step boards and that type deal. They also sell crossbars for roof racks on cars. And so they contacted me and asked me if they would send me some of their Honda CR-V crossbars if I would do a review on those. So that's what I'm going to do, is an honest, straightforward, closed box to fully installed review of their Honda CR-V crossbars. What's in the box? It's my favorite game. Looks like we've got 4 of the mounting brackets, some instructions, and the crossbars themselves. What am I gonna need? What am I gonna need tool-wise? Got a bag of, oh, interesting. So I've got a bag of screws and washers, and also the Allen wrench to install it. So that's cool. Don't even need any tools, possibly. So this looks pretty straightforward. It looks like we have 4 brackets that mount to the rails on the side of the car, and then the crossbars themselves. 1-page instruction, that's pretty cool. Tools required. Screws. Step 1, I'm looking for step 1. I don't see step 1. I see step 2, but I don't see step 1. I'm assuming step 1 is install. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't look too tough though. I think we can figure it out. So it looks like the basic idea is as I expected. There are covers that cover the screw holes on the rails themselves. So I'm going to take those out. Probably attach the ends to the bars, looks like, and then attach those to the rails. Tighten them up and should be done. So before I do the install, I think I do want to actually get all of the pieces out, inspect them, make sure nothing is broken or missing, and just kind of look at the quality of them. Oh, they're labeled too. That's cool. Front and rear. Got a slight curve to them, which I would expect. Should have. The instructions say that the only tool you need are the screws and this Allen wrench. But what they failed to mention is that you also need a ladder unless you're really tall. But I have just noticed something that concerns me, and I wonder if it's going to be an issue. These mounting brackets are labeled with an R and an L, and the problem is that I have 3 lefts and 1 right. That's not going to work. They're angled in such a way that I cannot substitute a left for a right. So I can put one of the crossbars on. I can do that. And then I can contact Yita and get them to send me the proper bracket, I think would be the only thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because the installation will be the same. It'll be fine. And I think what we'll do is we will mount the front one using the right and left brackets and see how that installation goes. It looks like it should be pretty simple. So that's a bit of a bummer, but it's not overcomable. Is that a word? Overcomable? It's not a problem. This is going to be the right side, so we're going to Put this guy in here. Use the short screws. I'm really bad about not reading directions. So I'm not going to tighten these down. Just going to kind of get them in the middle and just snug them up to where it doesn't move. Ah, that side's adjustable. This side is not. Got it. So I will tighten this guy up. So I've got it too long. Like I said, if you didn't have a ladder and you weren't tall, oh, I guess you could open the door and stand inside the car and do it. You could do that. I'm going to adjust this guy in. Boy, that's a tight fit. There we go, snaps right into place. Probably the trickiest part about this is doing it without scratching the roof of your car. Some people don't care, I guess. Nobody hardly ever sees the roof of your car, but scratches lead to rust, which leads to all kinds of other problems. Okay, got that now to tighten these guys. Guess I had this looser than I thought I did. There we go. Snug it up there now. All right. Done deal. I cannot put the second crossbar on yet because, like I discovered earlier, they accidentally sent me 2 left side brackets. So obviously that's because of the way these are designed with a slight angle to them. They're angled back because the roof rails themselves are wider in the front than they are in the back. So these are angled back slightly so that the crossbar goes straight across. So obviously 2 lefts is not going to work. I'm actually glad this happened because it's going to give me an opportunity to see what the support is like. They sent me 2 lefts. I need a right and a left because they're angled. They're specific. So I'm gonna contact Yita and call their support and get them to send me a right bracket. And in addition to the installation, it'll give me an opportunity to see what their support is like on supporting their product and replacements and that sort of thing. So I will get that done and we will be right back. And we are back. So it has been a couple of days. I did contact Yita support, contacted them on a Sunday, and they shipped out the replacement brackets, got them on Tuesday, so I got them in 2 days. The contact person that I had was in China, but they have the office in Kent, Washington. Even though there's a big snafu with shipping containers and items taking forever to arrive when you order them, they apparently had these parts in stock in their Washington office and shipped them. I got them in a couple of days. So I'm gonna get back to it. I'm actually gonna do this a little different than I did the front bracket. I will just build the whole thing here on the workbench and then mount it to the car. Before I do that though, I do want to point out that Yita has given me an Amazon link for this product on the Amazon site, along with a discount code that will get you 10% off of this particular product between now and the end of October. This is 2021. If you're watching this video later on down the road, you missed it. No big deal. So I will put that information in the description of the video. So be sure and check if you're interested in the crossbars. Be sure and look for that Amazon link and the 10% discount code. The Allen wrench that they provide with this kit, it works. It's fine. It's a 5/32 Allen wrench. I don't really particularly like these little throwaway keys. I mean, they're handy. To finish out this install, I'm going to use a larger Allen wrench that I can work with a little bit more easily. This is the adjustable side. If the rear is like the front was, then it needs to be adjusted all the way in. I'm gonna gamble a little bit and assume that that's gonna be the case here as well. That way I don't have to adjust it once it's on the car. So it looks like there's a slight fitment problem, a little bit long. I'm going to loosen this, see if that'll help. There we go. Don't let me forget, I got to go back and tighten these up. I think I'll go ahead and do that now. So I thought I was being slick by using my own Allen wrench, but it doesn't fit under here. Should be able to get, I believe these screws should be lined right up. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Yeah, so the rear bracket was a little tighter fit than the front one was. But tight is better than loose. I would rather it be a little bit snug than for it to be a little loose and for me to have to accommodate the looseness by over tightening or something like that. It was a little cross-threaded, but I fixed that. If you ever get the sense that you're putting in a screw and it starts to feel like it's binding or cross-threading, stop immediately and redo it. It's a whole lot easier to back it out before you strip it. Done deal. All right, so that is the install of the crossbars for the Honda CR-V. I didn't video it, but as an added test, I did take the car through an automatic car wash, not a brushless car wash, but a regular car wash, while I had just the front rack on to see how it would do, how it would hold up, and it did fine. Drove around, did some highway driving to see if there was going to be any extra wind noise or anything like that. I have no complaints about these crossbars whatsoever. And thanks to the team at Yita Motors for introducing me to your site and letting me know about your products that you guys have and giving me this opportunity to do this review for you. I appreciate it. If you found anything interesting or useful or entertaining or whatever for this video, just be sure and like the video, subscribe to the channel, check back and see what we've got going on from week to week. Once again, I'm Brian. This is the Daily Brew Garage, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.